Today we are going to explain development. This is the second lecture of this topic. Here we'll discuss income and other criterion of development. As we have already explained that different people have different aspirations. People have many different developmental goals other than income. Higher income alone cannot bring about development. People not only think of better income, but also have goals such as security, respect for others, equal treatment, freedom, etc. Several criteria other than per capita income or average income are used to evaluate the economic development in different countries and status. So let us know what is national development. National development is a comprehensive term which includes improvement in living standard of the people, increase in per capita income, providing like social amenities like education, medical care, social services, etc. to the citizens of the country. Under national development, a country uses its resources in a fair and just way. Under this, only those programs and policies are implemented which would benefit a large number of people. Under national development, countries focus more on social infrastructure, which includes education, health, and other social services. Income and other criteria. Standard of living of people in a country depends on their per capita income. Countries with higher per capita income are more developed than others with less per capita income. This is the way the World Bank defined the development. That is the criteria of measuring development by the World Bank. Let us compare the per capita income of three states, namely Maharashtra, Kerala, and Bihar. Maharashtra has the highest per capita income and Bihar has the lowest among these three states. So, if per capita income is considered as a measure of development, then Maharashtra will be the developed state among these three states. Education and health also play an important role in the country's development. When we compare these three indicators, we find Kerala is in a better position. Now let us see what does this table indicate. The first column of the table shows that in Kerala, that is second column, Kerala, out of 1000 children born, 12 died before completing 1 year of age. But in Maharashtra, 25 children are dying within 1 year of birth, which is more than double. That indicates that the health facilities are not good in Maharashtra as compared to Kerala. Now let us compare the literacy rate. Maharashtra has a literacy rate of 82%, whereas Kerala has 94% literacy rate. So Kerala is in a better position. If we check the net attendance ratio, in Maharashtra's out of 100, only 64% attending school. Only 64. Whereas in Kerala, 78 students they are attending school. So the table clearly shows that even if Maharashtra has the largest amount of per capita income compared to Kerala, higher per capita income compared to Kerala. But in other indicators, that is infant mortality rate, that indicates the health facilities, literacy rate, that indicates the education, and net attendance ratio, it is also related to the education. These are Kerala is in a better condition. So the when we measure the development, we cannot consider income as the only criteria of measuring development. So we are getting the indicators like average per capita income, these are the income, and infant mortality rate, literacy rate, and a net attendance ratio. These are the other indicators other than income. Average income, we know that average income refers to the total income divided by total population of a country. Infant mortality rate indicates the number of children that die before the age of 1 year as a proportion of 1000 live children born in that particular year. So that is the live births, 1000 live births. Within 1 year, how many children are dying? Literacy rate measures the proportion of literate population in the 7 years and above age group. And net attendance ratio is the total number of children of age group of 14 and 15 years attending school as a percentage of total children in the same age group. So I've seen that there are other criteria which are used to measure the development. Public facilities. Money in your pocket cannot buy all the goods and services that you may need to live well. Money cannot buy a pollution-free environment, or it cannot ensure that you get unadulterated medicines unless you can afford to shift to a community that already has all these things. Money may also not be able to protect you from infectious diseases unless the whole of your community takes preventive steps. So money is not the only thing. Even if you have money, you cannot avail the different facilities. That is why public facilities is needed. Public facilities are services provided by the government to its citizens. For example, infrastructure, healthcare, education, sanitation, public transport, water, electricity, community halls, etc. We need public facilities because we are not able to purchase all things by money. For example, we cannot able to buy a pollution-free environment with the help of money. Public distribution system is also the public facilities because it provides goods and services at a reasonable cost. Human Development Index. The Human Development Index is a statistical tool used to measure a country's overall achievements in its social and economic dimensions. Pakistani economist Mahbub ul Haq created HDI Human Development Index in 1990, which was further used to measure the country's development by the United Nations Development Programme (UNDP). Three questions were raised regarding what people want in order to have a good and cherished life. And these are the dimensions or indicators of HDI. Number one, people want to lead a long and healthy life. It relates to longevity or life expectancy at birth. Health indicators. They want to be educated and to acquire knowledge. It deals with the education or knowledge or gross enrollment ratio. This is the second indicator. They want to have access to resources so that they enjoy a decent standard of living. It deals with the per capita income, the third indicator. So we have got the three indicators of HDI: life expectancy at birth, gross enrollment ratio, and real per capita income or per capita income. How to calculate HDI? HDI is equal to addition of these three indicators divided by 3. Life expectancy at birth, gross enrollment ratio, per capita income divided by 3. Human Development Report published by UNDP compares countries based on the educational levels of the people, their health status and per capita income. And when the UNDP publishes HDI rankings, the top 5 countries in HDI ranking: Norway first, Switzerland second, Ireland third, Germany fourth rank, Hong Kong is in fifth rank, according to 2019 December report, HDI report published by UNDP. Now let us see whether India and its neighboring countries and what is their ranking. Sri Lanka 71, that is higher than India, and India is in 129th rank. Bhutan 134, Bangladesh 135, Pakistan 152. These are out of 189 countries. Another thing we need to know, that is the BMI. BMI is also important to find out the economic status and the health status of the people of the country. The body mass index, BMI is the body mass index. The body mass index is a person's weight in kg divided by the square of height in meters. So BMI is equal to weight in kg divided by height in meter square. Now if we get the BMI less than 18.5, it indicates underweight. When it is 18.5 to 24.9, it indicates ideal. When it is 25 to 29.9, it is overweight. And over 30 indicates obesity. Now let us see the questions. In what respects is the criterion used by UNDP for measuring development of different from the one used by the World Bank? We have seen World Bank uses only per capita income, whereas UNDP has the three indicators that are used to measure development. Define infant mortality rate, that is live births, the children dying before completing 1 year out of 1000 live births. Which organization published Human Development Report? UNDP. What are the indicators of HDI? What are the other criterion of development other than income? What is the importance of public facilities? How to calculate BMI? I hope these questions answer you can attempt. That's all for today. Thank you.